there isn't a square inch of a camp facility that you would not be able to play this at. It's not like you need this very specific court setup that you have to like put all this work in to have it ready to even do that. I mean, grass is pretty much everywhere. If you have mainly just courts, you can set it up on still a more traditional court setup if you want. But playing on the grass or sand's generally the focus of UBALL, like from a court style standpoint, but you can definitely set it up on a more normal court. The one last thing, not to keep comparing it to tennis, but the one last way I sort of describe it to people is the way when you play tennis, you can play it on different court styles. They have grass courts, they have clay courts, they have hard courts, different things like that. Similarly with UBALL, you can play it on a sand court or a grass court is the main focus, but obviously you can do it on a more traditional asphalt if that makes more sense for that camp as well.
Right. It just depends on what kind of activities that the camp is planning. And indoors, which is a big plus, right? So basically you provide a sand, like, help me out. We're gonna have to edit there. Okay. Right. Yeah. So talk about what you provide.
So it comes with these sand pouches that you would then so if you're not using it on sand, if you're using it on sand, you just pack the sand that's there and it's really straightforward. If you're using it not on sand, like at grass or indoors or wherever, it comes with these sand pouches that you would fill them with the sand and then you can sort of just carry them and then you lay them on the base and then that'll provide the weight you need.
Right. And it's sturdy. I mean, that's sturdy. It stands up and it was really easy. We put it in the sand, put it in there once and it stayed the whole summer. So it wasn't something that we were constantly, oh, we got to go fix this. I mean,
no, it'll be solid.
Yeah, that's great. Well, it's such an exciting new sport. And I feel so cool now knowing I was like one of the first. I didn't realize it came out in 2023. I'm a pioneer camp director, and I think we're going to show the NFL that they are not the only ones that can find cool things to do. I can't believe. So what about NBA locker rooms? Just the NFL?
No, well, I mean, it's probably a bit less of a focus in the NBA just because they're about to walk outside to groups that are out there, but individual, like a bunch of NBA players have them. Like it's less the NFL is a little bit more the literal teams have them in the locker room and different stuff like that. And actually there are NFL players that just play it themselves, like Tyreek Hill on the Miami Dolphins or guys like that. But the NBA is more individual players play it. Like if I don't know if you're familiar or someone watching may be familiar with like Lonzo Ball or Drew Holiday, he's on the Celtics. A bunch of NBA players have them and post about it and things like that.
How fun.
It's awesome. It's crazy because I like grew up watching these people on TV and now they're like, hey, they're posting about UBALL. Take a moment to shine.